Trey Songz once said, "I bet the neighbors know my name." And I beg to differ because I know crew scheduling knows my name. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today's date is Saturday, July 11th, 2020, and the local time right now in Denver is 2:26 p.m. All right, so guys, I am at the airport right now because I had one more day of reserve, okay? So I just came back from a 2-day in Phoenix, and I have one more day left, which is today, my last day of reserve, guys. And not to my surprise, crew scheduling called me, guys. So I didn't think they were going to call me because when I came back from my trip from Phoenix, right, I got released at 8:42. So I went back on reserve this morning at 8:42 a.m. Well, again, they called me at 10:15 this morning to give me this trip that I'm about to tell you about. So I started a 4-day reserve block. Okay, I had to look at my schedule. So the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. So the 8th looks like I sat a couch, which is from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then for the 11th, I had a 2-day to Phoenix. Okay, so that was the 10th, I'm sorry, so that was the 9th and the 10th. And then the 11th today, I got a trip, guys, going to airport code ONT, which is Ontario, California. For some reason, when I think of Ontario, I just want to flex and say Canada. But we don't go to Ontario, Canada, we go to Calgary. And I don't know how often we go there, but anyways, that is where I'm going, guys. Now, I am the Beyonce of this pairing, okay? So, a lot of responsibilities being Beyonce. Again, I gotta get this ship in order, so I wanna get there a little bit early because my position is very important, okay? So, I got to the airport very early. So I got here about 1:30, guys. So what I did is I did stop at the C Concourse and I got my drink. I got a slice of pepperoni pizza. So guys, I had so much time. Like, I didn't have to worry about being late. So that is why I am here, guys, for a good trip on the last day of my reserve block. Now, I did pick up a trip tomorrow for the 12th. So guys, I mean, I really have been flying. Crew scheduling, they know my name. I don't care about the neighbors know my name. I care about crew scheduling knowing my name, and they definitely know my name. They have been flying me, and I am not complaining because we don't know what's going to happen going forward, right? I do need a bid for my August schedule. That is something I have not done. But guys, I am just so excited that I have another opportunity to fly, another opportunity to make a little bit of money. So because I am on reserve, okay, I do get per diem, and even though it's a turn, the per diem is taxable. Had I been on a layover, I would not have taxable per diem, but again, I am still able to make money, guys, and that's what this is all about. So I'm on the other side, facing towards the gates that go to a 55. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys because right now this side is a little bit turned up. So let's see. So these are American airline gates right here. We do have a gates like around A54 and 55, but mostly American Airlines, and you can kind of see, guys, there's a lot of people traveling right now. Okay, so it's always a good sign when I see gates with passengers waiting for a flight. Guys, we are slowly, baby steps getting to the way things used to be. Now, will it be the way 100%? No. There's going to be a lot of changes going forward because of this pandemic. Numbers are rising. You know, I just saw my supervisor and he gave me a lot of masks, guys. A lot. You see, I carry these in my purse. I just want to protect myself. You know, these masks are effective when you wear them properly. I can't wear this mask for a whole week. You know what I'm saying? You have to change them. So I'm doing everything I can to slow the pandemic down, guys. But things may never get back to the way they used to be. So what I've decided to do, guys, is wear my old wig. The other wig is way too new, so I like the way this looks. It's kind of wild. I can kind of do this to it. The other one, the curls are tight. I don't like them when they're new. You know, I got to break that other wig in. Think of these wigs, guys, like a new pair of shoes. You know how in the first, I don't know, 1 or 2 weeks, you got to kind of break it in so it can get to a comfortable fit. Well, this wig knows me. She knows exactly how I like it, how I just like it to, you know, push it up a little bit, do this, do that, and it's ready to go. That other one is so stubborn. I have to go break that wig in, and I don't have time, so I put her back in the bag and put her in my suitcase, guys. I will pre-flight that wig another time. So that is what's going on. But guys, my check-in time is 2:45. I've already checked in. I have time to sit here and enjoy my drink, eat my food, and head to my gate, since the gate, guys, is right by my crew room. But I just wanted to stop in and let you guys know your girl has got a turn on the last day of a 4-day reserve block, guys. So more than likely I will be with you when I head down that good old jet bridge. So stay tuned. We are going to Ontario, Canada. Oh, not Canada, I'm sorry, California. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I am walking down a very hot jet bridge because it is hot out here in Denver. So because I'm Beyonce, they tell me about the passenger loads and everything else, guys. So we're on the A321. So this is our largest aircraft. This is the aircraft that holds 230 passengers, okay? 41 rows of seats. So I want to say we are a little half full. Well, a little over half. That's what I would say. So that's, yeah. It's not a lot of people going to Ontario, but you know what? It's still people flying. So guys, like always, when I get to Ontario, I will be with you. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so heading down the jet bridge, I stepped off to use the restroom in Ontario. So let me give you the flight time. It was 1 hour 51 from Denver to Ontario. So again, we were a little over half. Don't know what it is going back, but it is extremely hot in Ontario. Let me just say that. Y'all, I am flying with another instructor. And when I tell you I'm flying with an instructor, y'all, she is super senior. Okay, she's been with the company for 25 years. So every once in a while, I fly with those instructors. And the bad thing is she made me so nervous. So because I am the Beyonce of the crew, right? She's Kelly Rowland, okay? She's the right-hand man. I messed up, guys. There was something I forgot, and trust me, the captain let me know. But it wasn't a safety-related issue. It's just one of my announcements I forgot to say. I left something out, guys. So yeah, I know next time, going back to Denver, I would not do it again. But yes, she just wants me to do good. She's happy that I've been here for almost a year. The last time I saw her, guys, is when I got my UTC. So I was venting to her like, oh my gosh, you know, I don't want to lose my job. And here I am, guys, almost, 11 months in. So you never know. You never know who you fly with. But guys, we are getting ready to board in 2 minutes. So when I get to Denver, I will be with you guys. But yes, heading back to base. Alright guys, and I arrived back in DIA. Local time right now in Denver is 9:44 p.m. Alright guys, so right now I'm just chilling. I am actually waiting for someone from my crash pad. We're going to do a curb swap. So a curb swap is when I take the car. Well, she drops it off with me and I take the car back to the crash pad. And then it looks like I need to go pick up Juan. Juan is sitting D couch, which is from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. He can get extended to 3 a.m. So I do have a trip tomorrow, but it's in the afternoon. So I had to pick him up, So I don't really have too much time to do much, but I am starving. So I had a slice of pizza, but that was earlier today. And guys, let me just say this. Eating habits are all bad as a flight attendant. I really need to get that in order. If y'all looking for diet tips, it's not gonna come from me, okay? There's certain things I know I'm good at. Eating habits is not one of them, okay? But we'll talk more about the flight. I think Wendy's is open. I'm not even quite sure. There's a couple of places open. We'll figure this out, but she should be here momentarily. So guys, I'm just gonna sit here and just wait for her arrival. But yeah, your girl made it. I survived another flight. The last day of my reserve block. Success. So I will be with you guys much later. All right guys, so I stopped to get me something to eat. I am currently right now at Sonic. Time right now is 10:28 p.m. So Wendy's is closed. There's not too many things open, guys. So again, this is all bad, I know, but I am starving. So I got me a, what is it, a 3-piece crispy tender dinner. So let me show you guys. So Texas toast, tots, and I don't eat onion ring. So there's an onion ring here. That's not my thing. So yeah, and you guys can see I'm at Sonic. Yeah, so I mean, there's really no one. I mean, there's no one really here, I should say. But yeah, I couldn't make it, y'all. Again, I gotta pick up one at 1 o'clock. Oh, I also got a large fry, because tater tots, they're not my thing, and I couldn't change them out. So yeah, I gotta respect. So the flight time from Ontario to Denver, guys, was 1 hour and 45. So yeah, my instructor, guys, so the one positive thing I can say about Denver is flying with someone who is senior. So actually today is her anniversary, guys, and she's been here a while, and she is just a wealth of information. And that's the one thing in this job, that experience goes a long way. You know, there are some questions I had about policy and FARs, and a FAR is a federal aviation regulation. So they determine the rules that, you know, the airlines have to follow. So she was just a wealth of knowledge, and that is the one thing I love about Denver, is flying with someone. Of course, you always want to check the source, which is your flight attendant manual. Whatever they give you guys in training for you to go by policy. Some have it on a tablet or a device. We have an actual very thick book. But she went to the source that showed me, because anyone could tell you anything. You know, I am brand new. I am like a sponge that is absorbing all types of information. So you got to be very careful as a flight attendant. When you are new or fairly new like myself, someone could tell you anything, and you should not just run with it. You always check the source, or like my dad says, always check the scripture, because what they can tell you is wrong, and it can potentially, there you go, lead to an error. So you always want to check the source. But so guys, I made a mistake leaving Ontario. Arriving in Denver, I corrected that mistake, but then I did another one. So guys, yeah, I was all over the place, but this is my first time being Beyonce on an A321. I am so used to flying the 320 Space Flex, and these are the aircrafts that have 31 rows of seats. Passenger capacity is 186. So I'm so used to a Space Flex, even the old A320, and those aircrafts has 180 passengers max, 30 rows of seats. So I'm used to those. The 319s I don't really fly very often, but being Beyonce on the A321, guys, that was a little bit. I need to read my fam. You know, my senior instructor who was flying with me, I asked, like I said, all different types of questions. She was, yeah, you need to get it together, Deann. You know, it's almost a year. It'll be 11 months on the 28th. My recurrent is next month. So guys, yeah, it really just kind of humbled me. And the reason why I'm telling you guys this, I don't have to tell you about the mistakes I make, but I say that to say this is that doesn't matter how long you've been with the company. As a new flight attendant or a new position, whatever you're doing, guys, you are bound to make mistakes. Now, if it's little mistakes like I did, you know, involving a speech, leaving parts out of speech or forgetting to say something, that's different. But when it's a safety related issue, that is something that is a little bit more critical. And what I mean about safety, if it's going to endanger my life, a passenger's life, your crew's life, you know, doing something that can potentially harm others, that is something far different than forgetting to say something. You know what I mean? As far as an announcement. So yeah, I just need to, you know, remember that you are bound to make mistakes. No one is perfect but God. So always keep that in mind. Always ask questions. I do it all the time. And then I always ask people to guide me to that answer. Because again, you can't just go by what anyone says. Because being in this business, I feel like the longer someone has been with this company or with any airline or with any job, they tend to make up rules as they go. You don't want to be that person to follow. Just because that senior instructor has been here 24 years doesn't mean I'm going to listen to everything she says. You need to show me the source. And that's exactly what she did. And I so appreciate that, because that is helpful information for me. Again, I'm a sponge. I want to absorb everything and take it and be mindful and use it. You see, because this job is about learning. The things they teach you in training, honestly, I think the best training is actually working hands-on. That is how you learn, guys. You know, so again, yeah, that instructor, she was just such a wealth of knowledge, guys. And not for me, for other flight attendants, because there were other flight attendants that was their trainer too. And I just so appreciate that, guys. But yeah, so it was a pretty good flight. The whole entire flight, an hour and 45, I talked to her. I asked her questions, things that I wasn't sure of, and I was wrong on a couple of things, and I can admit that. And I'm glad she was there to tell me the correct answer. You see, and that's what it's all about, guys, and that's why I do this channel, to share information, you know. So you have to kind of take everything as a grain of salt. I know that in training they'll tell you guys not to listen to us vloggers. I agree. You probably shouldn't listen to us as far as information about how to do the job, because you'll learn on your own. But as far as how I live my life, that's something you can kind of take away. And what I mean is best practices, what to do, what not to do. Like my eating habits. I wouldn't recommend you guys to eat like me, because you're going to blow up. You're going to blow up. You see, there's some things I want you guys to understand, and some things it's like, okay, take it as a grain of salt, right? But that's what's going on. So I've got to pick up one later on. I have a trip tomorrow. So this is so funny. The Kelly Rowland of this flight, we actually fly tomorrow. It's so odd. I'm Beyonce tomorrow, and she's the Kelly Rowland of the flight going. We're going to Little Rock. Yes, Little Rock. Airport code LIT. I just looked at my I just looked at my trip, guys. So that's my next trip. But I'm gonna sit here and eat this food and then head to the crash pad, guys. I mean, yeah, I try to share that information with you guys. It was a pretty good flight. Still reading my book. Nothing has changed. That's a really good book. I mean, I'm on the chapter when Bobby was on the, what was it? It was the racketeering committee, because he's going after Jimmy Hoffa. So again, it's getting good, because I remember some of this watching documentaries. But basically, he was on a committee where he was trying to take down like mobsters, racketeering, people who tax evasions, union misuse. There was so much going on, and Bobby was on it. Bobby was on it. Bobby was savage. Okay, so I really respect Bobby Kennedy at this point, because he was on it. Okay, but yeah, guys, so guys, we got to come up a name for this channel. I was thinking about Ford Tough, but I don't know, because growing up people made fun of my name. You know, have you driven a Ford lately? I used to hear that a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not a test drive baby, okay? But yeah, we need to come up with a name for this channel, just something that I can identify you guys with and things of that nature. But yeah, guys, I'm signing off. So thank you so much. And like I say, if you have seen this video up until this point and you have not subscribed, I highly recommend you subscribe to this channel, guys, so you can keep in contact with me, see what I'm doing, see if I make it through recurrent. Because guys, you know, next year will be a year. It's just so many things, boo. You need to subscribe so you can find out. You will never know about me unless you watch. And the only way you'll know, hit the notification bell, baby. That's what I encourage you to do. Like, comment, share, tell your friends, tell a friend, tell a friend. Y'all remember the telephone game? Tell a friend to tell a friend. Or like what Diddy said, tell your friends to get with my friends. Okay, we could chill every weekend. Is that all right with you? That's what he told his baby mother in that video, okay? But yes, guys, so have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow because I'm going on a trip. Bye.